Okay, greetings Galactic Survivors. So you're here because there's been major changes in the missions. We now have a start for the main storyline. The main storyline is called Operation Phoenix, Lost and Found, and there's an intro. The intro is about 11 minutes. We're going to run through that real quick. The reward for the intro is off into the unknown poster. So it's a little bit, it's way different from what it used to be. Okay, so let's just get into that. So we go activate mission, right, and it's going to tell us Omicron control station, approach the station. So we need to go to the Omicron control station, and if you haven't been off planet before, then you just need to get, first thing you need to do is get into orbit. Use your little run around for that. Okay, I've got a little info pop up at the bottom here. Operation Phoenix, lost and found. You are stranded in this galaxy and there's no sign of the Operation Phoenix fleet. But you and IDA, your suit AI, have a plan. If the others are still out there, you will find them. Okay, fly straight upwards until you hit space. Obviously you need to be prepared. Make sure you've got oxygen. Make sure you've got an EVA boost on your spacesuit to handle space. Because space is freezing cold, and it will. Okay, so you see that asteroid field back there, that's just sticking out. You want to head towards that thing. Sometimes you'll get prompts from the IDA about heading towards that, depending on, I don't know what it depends on. I don't know if the update has that in or not. Okay, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Boom, and there's one of the things that you'll see when you get close to this thing. It says, attention, unknown signatures have been detected in this orbital sector between the 4 moons. Use your ship detector to find them in the midst of the asteroid field. Okay, we're going to do a quick scan here. There it is, Derelict Station. Just go towards it. In the description there's a video link to a time-coded video of how to exactly deal, step by step, how to deal with these cyborgs that infest this derelict station, and how to activate the teleporter. And very specific moves there. Nothing has changed since the updates. So that video tutorial is still relevant. That particular piece of the video. Okay, and then we're just gonna go. We're just gonna jump into this teleporter and go to the Omicron control station. Remember, when you get out here, make a note of where you are. Okay, so when you get back, I'll give you detailed instructions on how to get back here. But make some mental notes. Let's just see what IDA's got to say here. IDA, I am receiving information from the station computer about energetic turbulence in the system. It is not possible to land on the planet, and the station's registration system is compromised. This could be our chance to gain access undetected. We need to use the registration console. Okay, there's our mission objective. Find the registration console, and we can see it up there. The yellow markers up there. What you should do when you arrive here for the first time is just go down and get some landmarks for which of these 4 lifts you need, the elevators you need to use to get to your escape teleporter. Okay, so here we go. This is the thing we're looking for.
Hello GameGuide, I am ASR31, Automated Service Receptionist. Welcome to Omicron Control Station. How may I serve you?
I am a traveler.
Attention, Traveler GameGuide. The planet is under the general administration of the Deep Space Exploration, Surveillance and Colonization Organization, DESC. According to Galactic Resolution REO 12, all landing permissions on the planet are suspended until further notice, except military or designated scientific personnel of the parties involved. All non-military employees have now again access to the main lobby, the cafeteria, and all recreation areas of the station. Have a pleasant stay.
Alrighty then.
I'm in, Commander. There are no current records about the fleet at my current access level. However, wait. There's a discussion on the public network about a relatively new alien wreck with an illegible inscription down on the planet. Also, there is mention of a battle in which it was shot down, but that took place a year ago. Unless the date reference in the console is wrong, or I can't assign it correctly, we should find a way down to the planet and look into it.
It's a lead, at least. How about a quick visit to the cafeteria, IDA? Maybe we'll hear something useful, or at least get something to eat and drink. Right, yeah, we've got a mission objective there. Go to the cafeteria. There was certainly a lot of hinting about going to the cafeteria there. Hello, Auntie. So let's have a look. Yeah, we just go down. Go all the way down. And then there's going to be a character down here. There he is on the other side. What does it say there? Kezel, hey you, yes, over here. You look like you're looking for something. If you buy me a drink, I'll answer all your questions.
Nice to see a new face on this outpost of boredom. Oh wait, we have already met. Your face seems familiar to me.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
Sure. Here's a fine brew you should try. Top root beer has gotten pretty costly for the last few weeks. Pirates and Zyrates. So what do you want to know?
So, as per usual, we've got loads of potential information from this guy, but we're just focusing on the mission, so it's just how do I get down to the planet unseen.
Without the military permission card, you won't. But we must be able to help each other. It seems you're searching for a way down there, and I'm looking for a way to get my stuff up to the surface. I organized the code, but I don't know if it works. If it does, you owe me. If it doesn't, the alarm goes off and you'll get locked up and I don't know you. Your risk, otherwise your only option is an atmospheric high-altitude jet-assisted jump to your suit down to the planet. Watch out for this first step. It's the dozy.
Count me in.
Very nice. Goal 8484. Use the red access restricted teleporter at the mall hall. When you get down to the planet, you're automatically legitimized. But you don't want too much attention. Radio signals go through the barrier in both directions. I'll contact you once I've heard you've made it down to the planet. I have a few reparations to make in the meantime.
Thanks. See you soon. Okay, so there's 4 elevators here. Don't know why I chose this particular one. Doesn't really matter. Let's go all the way to the lobby where and then we're always gonna go the wrong way around to go and find these things. Where the heck? Yeah, here they are. Right, so you're gonna go to this middle one. It says not allowed 8484. Nothing to stress about, yeah. Even if you put the wrong code, nothing really happens. It'll just wait for the right code. Okay, so what is Kezel saying here? When you arrive, look for Commander Huzzra at the station. Give him my best regards. He will be able to help me. I mean us, of course. Okay, there's our new mission objective. Talk to Commander Huzzra. Just follow the yellow marker on the screen. Okay, you just go down the stairs here, and then this is where the intro ends. Okay, there. That's where you see a little poster. The intro is over now. Okay, we're gonna go to part 1 next, and then you see that teleporter in the back there. don't stress if you come through that one. That's a different kind of teleporter. Use the upstairs one to get back to the control station.
Good day. Please be advised that leaving the station occurs at your own risk. Blah 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 and so on. So what do you want?
Greetings from Kezel.
Ah, thought he wouldn't bother to get in touch again. Did he send you here to do his work, claiming he cannot come down here? Typical. Well, I suppose I'll have to make do with you.
What's this about?
Tesla and I share a mutual interest. I'm looking for a specific artifact he recently claimed to have found. Then this whole planet lockdown situation came up. Arrangements were made with the Talon not to enter the site. I'm stuck here anyway, and Kezel doesn't dare come down anymore. Keeps babbling about monsters. In short, you get me the stuff from the crate in the excavation at the burial chamber, and I will assist you with whatever you're after.
I'm already on it. So mission information you can see here in your solo missions. There's the part 1. If you click on it, you can see the rewards, reputation points, and up there is the mission that you're busy doing. Let's get to it. Okay, so you just want to go jump on this little hover bike here, and then the thing will pop up there to show you where you can find a proper transport. You don't want to ride on a bike all the way there. But first you just need to steal a little bit of fuel here. Get the fuel from these tanks, and then you'll jump over the wall here to where we saw the marker for that transport. There's the little here's your little spaceship. Tiny little spaceship, very nice. Okay, press P to get into control panel, put in the fuel, press your left alt button and mouse wheel just to get yourself a better view of this little ship. There on the right hand side of your screen it'll say find the burial chamber. It'll give you a marker. Remember, if you can't see the markers, press F6 a couple of times. Internal monologue, yeah? There it is. I sense the spiders already. Okay, so just park here. The descent of this little ship is best described as going down like a ton of bricks. And then at some stage we're going to pop out here after I've switched the lights on and off a couple of times. For some reason, got a trusty blaster here. If you did the local story missions, that was the challenge, to do all the missions just with a blaster. Okay, so now you can go through and jump there. You can come here and jump off here. Okay. That's where you're going to find the stuff, in those two pallets of, what do you call it, yeah. But we're not going to go there, because we're going to go here. Because this is the way you do this. Okay, because now you've got an advantage on all these creepy crawlies here. You're coming from the backside. Instead of jumping up with them in your face like that, you get them from the top, which is way better and a lot more satisfying than having them stick their horrible little faces right into yours. You see so how easy it is to get them from this angle. There is a place where we're gonna jump into them because of fatigue. Any excuse. All right, so here we go. This is just like a little side thing to get to the loot containers. You don't have to do this if you don't like loot. One or two of these little things. Okay, This is just the normal way of doing it. There's no going from a nice elevated position. Okay, so just get those ones there. We're not gonna go in here. That's just very basic, very basic stuff in those containers. Okay, so here we go. Nice loot in this one. I think we call it an alien container or something. Are we gonna shoot those things just because? Are we gonna go in there or not? Yes, we're just going on a. We're just doing an Anakin on these things here. Are we gonna check? Oh, okay. Thought we were just gonna skip that, sorry. Because we're gonna skip going down that side. We're gonna skip down there. Down there is nothing interesting. Like, what the heck? Why am I going through these things? Down there, it's just a bunch of spiders. There's nothing worth going there for. Right, so then yeah, this is where we came in. We continue this way. Now we've got a bit of elevation here, so some of these things will spawn. You want to try and get up here. So make sure you got a bit of jump jet boost. You saw that spider falling there, and then here we go. So these things are unfortunately right on top of you, and it's quite hard to get a headshot on these things. You don't know where the head starts and the rest of the spider begins. Okay, so that's not too bad. I don't know if I have an armor boost on this thing. I doubt it. I think this is just still the basic spacesuit. I think I got a temperature thing on it, and maybe a runny and a jump jet boost. I think that's what I've got on this space. It's unless they give you a parasite, it's just a little bit of damage, nothing that a bandage can't fix. You're gonna try and get as many of these spiders from a place where they can't get you, obviously. Okay, so it feels like there's a million spiders in here. I really don't have the mental energy to count these things. So we want to try and get there, but it's gonna fail because we're gonna get a skrick there, and then we're gonna be in trouble here, because then there's gonna be spiders coming from everywhere. So just be careful. Okay, that's all my advice here. Be careful. Okay, satisfying little I don't know what I can't say what it is. YouTube might not like it. Another nice little alien container with stuff. See if you can see. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so they spawn everywhere, and they come from everywhere, and it feels like there's lots of them. So just try and get as many as you can before you get up too close to them. Oh, now you hear that wolf? Do you hear that wolf? That is the most annoying track. I'm going to set it to daytime so that I don't have to listen to that stupid wolf going on and on. Are we getting that one? Yes. There we go. There we go. I think that's the second time, and then it drives me crazy. Okay, just change it to freaking another time so that thing can shut up. So we open up that debug options screen by activating it through the console. Open up a console using the tilde key, type in DM, and then when you press escape, you should get that fourth icon, which gives you access to that little debug option screen. This is the cargo pallet that we find the stuff in that we're looking for. That green box says some kind of technical artifact. It looks like a locked secret box. Okay, there's a little bit more extra loot there. And let me show you where to find that third alien container with the good loot. And we've got a new mission objective, return to the sanctuary. But first we want to just go and find some stuff here. We've got 3 spiders up here. Deal with them accordingly. There's the last one. Taking a nap, which is good for us. And then there's that last container. I'm just gonna edit this out. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just not gonna go there. Just want to show you where to find it. Bunch of little spiders in there. Takes forever to shoot all of them. Then you just collect the loot in that container and head on out. Okay, I think it's advisable to have a what do you call it? A jump jet boost on your spacesuit in this mission, just to get out of places like that without too much sweat. There's quite a bit of like, these aren't high jumps, but that particular place is quite a high jump. I don't think you can get stuck in there really, but a good jump jet boost on your spacesuit is never. You can never have enough jump jet. It's like, apart from it just being lots of fun. Okay, remember this is where we came in. Right, here's the stairs, very nice. Gonna find our little transport here, and then we are out of here. Okay, here we go. Turning the wrong way around, because the marker's all the way over this side. If you don't see the marker, press your F6 a couple of times, or go through the control panel and make sure it's the waypoint has been activated.
Thank you for retrieving the artifacts. Seems like the old dust digger wasn't exaggerating after all. The artifact you found hides a ring inside it. It's a family heirloom, last worn by my lost ancestor from the house of Huzzra. No idea how it ended up here. Ah well, that's probably meaningless to you anyway. Accept my gratitude. I'll send Kessel the other crates soon. Now, how can I help you?
There's supposed to be a ship that recently crashed here.
You want to go to the alien wreck? Sure. I can give you the coordinates, but be warned, some marauders are lurking around there. Annoying fellows. Pirates. Silurians, I believe. They've abducted scientists and used them as hostages to keep us from intervening while the situation persists. Now that you mention it, those pirates, strangely enough, seem interested in the wreck too. I sent a team there recently to protect the eggheads at the wreck. I'd appreciate it if you could check on things while you're there anyway.
Sure thing. Okie dokie, so we're still on part 1. Just need to get there. And then, get on with it. Here's a little pop-up from IDA. Commander, I am detecting a large wreckage ahead of us. Size and comparison indicate a UCH Pelican type transport. Proceed with caution. Here's a little bit more urgent message. Detecting movement around the wreckage. It's either the Zyrax troops or the Marauders. Prepare for an attack. Mission objective, eliminate the enemies, which there are 5 of. So you see what I did there? I flew up real close to the spawning blocks so that those 5 entities can spawn instead of them spawning when you get close to them with your avatar, which makes it a lot easier to sneak up on them in some of the cases. So like instead of that guy popping up and surprising you, you can see him and he can take a couple of pot shots at you for its own gratification. But we have a blaster And the blaster is way more effective than any of the weapons that these dudes have over here. A rocket launcher will give you something to think about, but these guys don't have rocket launchers. There's just a little bit of that guy sticking out. A headshot will sort him out. Okay, are you about to lose network? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Here we go. Done for, what's that count? 4 out of 5, so there's one dog left. One ripper dog left, here it is. Not aiming properly at this thing. Hey, Commander, it looks like the Marauders have taken 2 hostages. They're in those cages. We should free them from the cages and talk to them. Okay, IDA, if you insist, we'll do that. Mission objectives, talk to the hostages.
The ancient be praised. You are coming to rescue me from this marauder scum, I hope.
You're safe now.
I'm pretty sure these marauders will send reinforcements soon, and these Zyrax soldiers weren't a big help. May I ask you a favor? I need to bring this encrypted data chip to my contact on the Omicron control station. Could you do that for me? Ask for someone with the name Kezel. I think he will be around up there. The informations are extremely valuable. So do you have any questions? If not, we should leave now.
Okay, so there's a bunch of questions you can ask him. Mission critical is I'll deliver the data right away. Not 100% sure what this next guy is. Let's go with Zyrax.
Thank you for being our backup. The Marauders took us by surprise, stealing our weapons and gear. If you'd do me a favor, head to their camp and take them out. The commander will surely reward you.
Okay, I'll take care of this. Then we've got a bunch of things happening at the same time. We've got the Dr. Mandor's report that we've got to give to Kezel, and then IDA has got a suggestion for us. Commander, I think we should look for the bridge main console before we leave. We might not find remains of the crew, but maybe there is some information to uncover. That becomes the next mission objective, locate bridge. There it is, clear as day, the bridge. Yellow marker, what we do is get in over here. Tricky to get lost inside here. Go in here and then close this door manually. If you fall in there, it's quite a deep hole to get out of. And then you just jump inside there and there you go.
Commander, while you were making your way through the ship, I managed to access several still active system nodes. There is no doubt this is the UCH Heidelberg. She was part of the Operation Phoenix fleet, and she has been here for almost exactly a year. The battle in orbit, given what we know now, we assume that other ships managed to escape. We just need to pick up the trail. I've managed to recover a few logs, but we should definitely give that Kezel a serious interrogation.
Yeah, so the logs don't really add to the narrative, but they're interesting descriptions of what happened before the ship crashed. So I'm just going to skip that, and we're going to go on to absolutely, at least there's hope. Okay, so for the first time we've got an optional side mission here. Find the Marauders, and the main mission objective is return to the sanctuary, and we've got 2 markers to choose from, and we will go and sort out these Marauders. It's quite worth it, but there's also a very specific way that you need to do this. Okay, so you'd think that the strategy would be to land far away and sneak up on them. That's not the way to do it. They will get you. They've got nice long-range weapons, so you want to land right on top of this outpost here. And then jump in here. Organize yourself. First person. Make sure you got rounds ready for usage, and then these guys are looking out. They're looking outwards, because that's where the AI has been programmed to look for you. It's in the bushes there, not right on top of them. That's how you get them. I suppose if you're using a sniper rifle and coming out, or if you've got a gun on your little ship, you can do it that way. But I've been trying to do most of the stuff just using the blaster to see how effective it is as a weapon. And if you're going to be using a short-ranged, high-powered weapon like the blaster for this mission, this is how you do it. So I think we got how many? We've got how many units? It doesn't give us a count. Remember to take out that turret. I don't know if it shoots it. I think it does. We just, whenever in doubt, take it out, as they say. Right, I think there's one more guy in the inside here. It feels like there should be more, but there's one dude waiting inside here that can surprise you if you're not ready for him. And that's it. So now eliminate the Marauders, which is the submission objective. I think we've gotten all of them. Now you just need to take out the score to finish this mission off. I think the rewards for this is a little bit of reputation. I can't remember who you get it with, but the big thing is there's a really nice gun inside inside this alien container, and I don't think it's a variable because I found it before. Like a sweet little gun. There you go, that one. It's the epic variant of the 9mm pistol. This one's got a sweet magazine capacity, 24. But damage is like 79, which is okay. It's better than the other ones. Not as good as your blaster. Makes it a good backup weapon for if you run out of blaster ammo or something else happens.
You've really gone above and beyond for us. I'll be sure to mention your efforts positively to the administration. Reliable people are always needed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, a lot of things that we can ask this guy. I always forgot to say that all of the questions that you ask these guys drive the story, by the way. But we just want to do the mission, so I was happy to help. So it looks like there's no other rewards besides that sweet pistol from doing the Marauder missions. And we've got this pop-up here at the bottom. IDA, I think before we possibly visit the Talon here on Omicron, we should return to the Omicron control station and question Kessel further. I'm quite sure he knows more about the survivors and what happened to them. Okay, so that's it for part 1. Part 2 will be released shortly. Thanks so much for watching, and please don't think about subscribing.
Just hit it through.